I'm coming into the studio. Diane Ericson and I have had a fabulous weekend together. And
I'm working on my shirt. It's looking really good. Look at how that would look on there.
oh, look. So tell me about the shirt, Diane.
I'm having a really good time with this. I'm using these cake papers as inspiration, and they come in lots of different designs. This happens to be a vintage kind of design, and I really like it reminded me of the pens, and I've got all these pens, so I am using the design and kind of mimicking the style of the way the lines were put on. So I'm really liking the amount of it. So I'll probably do a little bit more. Like
So tell me, Diane, all that drawing that's on the shirt, you did it. How did you do that?
I did that. Here are my pens. Here's my tea juice pens. These are like fabulous felt pens for fabric. And some of you have heard me talk about this before, but you know, see what makes this so cool is you've got the different size pens. So I've got the thicker one, and they also come in gray. And I have a grayscale set, which is the perfect combo because you get the big dot, and then you get the skinny pen. So I'm mostly using the skinny pen for this. So what I'm doing is I'm drawing and adding lines, and then I'm thickening some lines up. I don't want to press hard here because I don't want to get your dress warm. So I can get a variety of lines. Now the really great thing about this is if you have a design that you want to use, you could put it up against a window and put your fabric on top of it. In fact, I think this fabric is even see-through enough, where you could trace off parts that you want. I tend to like to freehand draw it, but that's just my thing. That's not for everybody. It's here. So I've taken off the buttons. So I've added this as like a second pocket on top, which I really like. And this is going to I got some really great buttons from Marcy, from you, that you brought from Paris. They're little black and white circles, concentric circles, and I think those will look really good on this. But look at this. The fun thing about coming out and working together in the studio was that I brought the shirt, the pinstripe shirt, which is something I'm combining with this. And then Marcy reached into her bag of stuff and said, oh, look, I've got scraps of this one up here. Well, look at how cool this is with it. So I really, I'm excited to fold that in. And as I'm standing here, I'm thinking, wow, I could do a different shaped front if I didn't want to stay with the band I have. So I'm putting I've already put some of this on the collar, and so I'm playing, and the shirt will get a little bit bigger. But I think I'm pretty much going to keep the drawing, up here. You can see I've got one sort of like a tattoo on the arm. I really like that. And I'm going to put a little bit of this here. So I kind of mock it up. And now when I finish the fabric part, then I'll go back and decide what needs a little embellishing with the pens. So this is the start of the pens, and I'm going to take it off so you can see what's happening right here. I love I really like, that was a great call. Marcy said, oh, I hate the collar, take it off.
She didn't want to hear it.
No, I don't want to hear it. And I didn't want to take it off. So I literally took a piece of this cool Japanese fabric, folded it on the bias, and cut a strip just big enough to cover and leave the raw edges down below. So now the original collar kind of works like interfacing in there, which I thought was so great.
How cool is that?
Yeah. And then look at the little tiny stitches on there with the white cotton. I think that's pretty fun. To me, this kind of play with the garment is really like cooking. It's like you start with a little collection of things, and then you think you're going in a direction sometimes, and it pops out into another direction, and new things open up. So this is really, I'm having a really good time with this, and I got to get it done so that I can wear it before the weather gets cold. I think this is going to be a really great shirt.
I think it is too.
So fun coming and playing in the studio.
We've just had this great weekend, and I love being able to share it with everybody this way. Thanks, Diane.
Yeah, thanks, Marcy.